Scene when I was just talking on the phone with my father, and suddenly he says, "I will call you back." And 10 minutes after, I received another call from a journalist that she was saying that the police just confirmed that my father was killed. But she mentioned like he was killed in a shopping center. So it was like a little bit weird for me, the most wanted man in the world just going out for shopping. It was like very hard to believe. But then later I understood why she said that, because she got the information from the police, but not actually from the guys who were running the operation against my father. It was not the police, it was Los Pepes, and a very illegal group. Pepes was a group, Los Pepes was a group of, let's say authorities and mobsters, everyone together to fight against my father. That was Los Pepes. It was, if I can find a translation, would be pursued by Pabla Eskobara. So they made a group against him. And when I realized that my father was dead, I reacted violently, like during the 5th or 6th question that she asked, "What are you going to do? What are you going to do?" I answered like 5 times, "I don't want to say anything now." And she never told me that she was recording me. And I wasn't aware that I was, talking, and I'm not trying to find any excuses. I publicly said that I was going to avenge my father's death. And actually I was the first guy who published his own threats against Colombia during my documentary Sins of My Father in the year 2008. Because, I learned a lot from that situation. And I learned how can just a very simple and small declaration could, change your whole life. And then you suddenly find yourself, being like, okay, now you are going to be Pablo Escobar 2.0. It's like and it took me only 10 minutes to realize the consequences of, trying to be a guy like my father. I had the know-how, I cannot deny that, but, it seems, that I could cause so much harm to my own country, to my own people, and to myself and my family, that I didn't find any purpose in that. So I just, just grabbed the phone again, called the media, and I said, "I'm sorry. I just, committed a mistake. I declared something that I'm not totally sure I'm going to, be a peaceful man for the rest of my life. That's the promise that I've been fulfilling for the past 30 years of my life." But many people remember the threats, not the 30 years of behaving. But I'm not struggling with that. I'm just seeing that there's a lot of experiences that we can learn from that. Because when you declare something, you can change your destiny right away, just because of a few words. My words, my threats last only 5 seconds, and today became 30 years in exile. So I'm going to stop now because I think you're doing a great job. Thank you for your patience.